Bell, round one. And he just missed with that left jab. Can't land the jab there. There's a counter shot. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punch. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. A perfect counter lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the...
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. These two were made for each other. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. They've got the momentum.
Now listen, I need you to go.
On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Misses with that jab. Catch and shoot. jab away. Nice counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter. Defense is not an option for these two. He threw a punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. Well, there was no doubt. Back at it in round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well done with that counter shot. That jab doesn't find a home. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
These punches coming from every angle. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, there's the bell to start round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good one. You'd like to see more jabs. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Now we've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
These two fighters are made for one another. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. That was almost a 10-8. There's the bell to start round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Beautiful counter punch. This with that jab. They exchange punches. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Counter shot lands. How about that time counter shot? Nice punch. Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for round 7. Here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. No rest for the weary. Good counter punching. Just missed with that hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter punch. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Do you believe this? Good. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get... There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
It's all offense all the time. Did you see that? Crawford in trouble. Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there buckled him.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. That you say it. Night, night.